Hello, Big Blue Nation. Welcome to Just the Cats. My name is Michael Bennett on this Tuesday, June the 2nd. Hope everybody's waking up to some good news because we got a lot of good news to talk about today. If you want to give us a call, you can do it at 502-384-1450. If you want to text us on the Whiskey Thief text line, you can do that at 502-414-1450. Or you can tweet me at Just the Cat Radio, as you can also watch us. Are we watching? Good morning, Matthew. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Michael. I'm doing good.
Yeah, okay. A little more enthusiasm would be appreciated. You're over there sucking down an energy drink. Has the energy not kicked in yet?
No, it is not.
Okay, but are we on YouTube?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. So all you got to do, I've already forgotten what, go look up Big X Sports Radio, Louisville. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. If you look up on YouTube, Big X Sports Radio, Louisville, you can find us, and you can see how awake and alert and in the dark Matthew is. And I bright light, bushy tail over here with the lights on, window open, and ready to talk about UK.
I like it in the dark. It's nice.
Yeah, you do.
It's calming.
It keeps you, well, that's the problem. I don't want you calm. I want you on your toes. I want you ready to talk and ready to just talk about how great UK is today, because I know you love doing that. But anyway, I do love how you support your Upper Decker podcast. You wear that hat. Do you have several of them, or is that the same one you wear pretty much on a daily basis?
This is the same one I wear.
It is? I like that. I like the way you promote your podcast.
Yes, I mean, I try and wear it wherever I can, or at least if, like, the outfit matches. Obviously, I'm wearing, like, random colors. I wouldn't wear it, but...
Yeah? I think you should. Who cares that you'd stand out?
Well, it's also one of the only hats that fits my head. I have, like, a weirdly shaped head.
Yeah?
So, like, some hats just, like, don't fit. So this one...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How is your head weirdly shaped?
I don't know. It's something about, like, there just aren't a lot of hats that, like, fit very well. I don't know how to describe it, like, but this is one does. So I like
that's the old school. I like how you went with the old late 70s, early 80s hat, because it's got the rope on the front of it, so it's a golf hat.
Probably my favorite era that I got to live through.
Is it really?
That I got to live through, yes.
Well, wait, what year were you born?
99.
Well, how did you live through the 80s?
I didn't. I was joking.
Okay, I was going to say.
I was being sarcastic.
Yeah. Okay, I got what you. Yeah. This is a bad dad joke, okay? Just letting you know. So, but we do have a lot of good news today. But first, how do you think the first day of I-65 closure went yesterday?
I never had to be a part of it, so pretty good.
Yeah. I will say, though, driving in this morning, I noticed a lot more traffic on the Waterston Expressway.
That would make sense.
Yeah. I didn't notice it yesterday. Today, it was a lot more traffic-y. Here's the one thing it's going to be something to watch. You know, a lot of these people have to use alternative routes to bypass I-65. Now they're going through U of L, and you know there's that one place down there at the 3rd Street Bridge. Did you notice yesterday? There were a lot of people online talking about it's going to be a long summer because the can opener is taking down trucks. Did you see where it took down at least 4 trucks yesterday?
Yeah, I did see that.
And somebody said, yeah, it's going to be a long summer. I think, no, it's not. It's going to be an entertaining summer. I don't know why these trucks don't read signs.
I mean, for me, it's the fact that, like, that bridge is, like, world famous now.
It really is.
So it's one where, like, if you were to go out there and get your CDL, if you're ever driving through here, like, there should be, like, a note that says, hey, just don't go this way.
Oh, exactly. It's like, wait. If you put it in Waze, or if you put it in Google Maps or whatever Apple Map, whatever map you use, they should put on there, if you're driving a truck, do not go this way.
I agree.
And the fact that these guys just continue to drive down through there, and what I thought was funny, the report I looked up, at least 4 trucks had been taken down. It is worldwide famous. It's at least really famous within the country.
It's a trucking phenomenon.
It is a trucking phenomenon. And why does it keep taking down trucks? I just, for the life of me, I don't know why they don't look into this. And should they change it now and make it higher? I mean, should they invest some money?
I mean, yeah, they should. But are they gonna?
No.
Of course not.
I mean, all you got to do, if you ask me, all you got to do is just dig deeper. You don't have to change the height of the bridge. Just go ahead and take the road out, dig down deeper until you get the depth that we need to get all these trucks through there. But
because that's what we need right now. We need more road construction.
yes, we do. Well, I don't drive through U of L, so it doesn't bother me a bit. If they want to do all the construction down in that area, fine. Let's do it. Taylorsville Road, go ahead and do all the construction you want. I'm not worried about it. Okay. I'm just trying to razz you, but you're not biting it. So, anyway.
I don't have any more comments on this.
Okay. All right, then. Well, I won't make any more comments. But I thought everything went well yesterday. I'm happy to see that. I did see this morning on the news, though, they do have a countdown clock.
For what?
For the construction.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yes. So now they are going to be held. There are a lot of times where when they have construction, there are incentives with the construction company to have it done on time or earlier. They get bonuses. I don't know if Kentucky's smart enough to do that.
No, I don't think so.
I don't either. But I think the countdown clock is brilliant. We should put it up on our website.
I think it should just be on every single billboard going down every single highway.
Yeah. Oh, well, put it up over there on every billboard that's not getting utilized on I-65 between the Watterson and Jefferson Street. That's what they need to do. Have multiple ones so that every time a construction worker looks up, it's like, oh, crap, I better work a little faster.
I think that we should get like a hotline number for like the foreman for all these construction crews and be like, so how far along are we?
Yeah.
We can check in on them every day.
I don't know if I would like that. But, a lot of times they'll put up cameras. That would be fun to watch.
I bet it'd be so much fun.
Yeah, I would definitely too.
I'd probably have to switch over to that channel after I got done watching grass grow for the past 3 hours. But I bet it'd be very exciting.
Yeah, I know. No, I like... there's always like stadiums that are being built. They'll put up cameras as far as the demolition and then also the building of the stadium. And when they put it fast forward, I think it's pretty cool to watch that, how quickly it comes up.
Do people ever watch those live streams genuinely?
I don't think so. I would hope not, because that to me would be utterly boring. The only live streams that I'd tune into are of beaches somewhere else that I wish I was. That's the only live stream I turn into. Is there anything you tune into as far as live stream?
No, because I know that they do those things for stadiums, like you said, and stuff like that. I could not care less. I get the whole time lapse thing is cool to see, for 45 seconds or whatever. Yeah. I'm cool with just a picture when it's done.
Yeah.
So they'll have those things up for months at a time, and I'm like, are people actually tuning into this?
I don't think so. I think what they're doing is tuning in when, for instance, I randomly tuned into one just to see what the Belmont racetrack looks like right now, because it's supposed to be almost complete. I looked to see what the Pimlico one looks like right now, because it's almost supposed to, well, no, it's not even close to being complete, I don't think, but just to see what they're looking like. But I'm not checking in every single day. I think it's fun to see the time lapse, though, when they're complete. That's what I like. In 30 seconds, you can see it go from nothing to all the way up to a brand new racetrack. I think that's fun. So you better fix your microphone there. Something's going on. But anyway, let's talk about the big news, I think, that happened yesterday right after I went to bed. If you're waking up and you hadn't seen it yet, where have you been? Milan Momcilovic, who I'm just not even coming close to butchering it. I'm speaking his language. I mean, I am saying his name so perfectly, and I'm shocked that he committed to Kentucky. So, because I can say his name so perfectly. But yes, Milan Momcilovic finally, after letting us sweat it out for 5 days, committed to Kentucky about 10 o'clock last night, wasn't it? Did you see what time it was when he committed?
Yeah, it was around 10 o'clock, 10:30.
It was, yeah. Right when I was going to bed. And I literally checked. I bet I literally checked every hour and a half to see if any news had come up. I didn't hear anything. Nobody had called me. My few sources, we have no idea. And so nobody knew when, what, if, but I think the other funny part is that lots of people are posting the pictures of Mark Pope out on the beach, just relaxing and knowing that, hey, here I am. I thought that was funny. Now, My question to you, are you surprised?
No.
Where Kentucky's been sitting outside of the top 25, where will this put that one commit put UK in the top 25? Or will it?
I don't think it will.
You don't think it will?
I don't think it will.
Too many people have been saying it's going to put them in the top 25. I think it'll put them around 18.
I don't think it'll put them like very far out. I think they'll be in like the 27 to 28 range. But I just really don't think before they landed him, I think this roster sat around the like 40th to 37, like top,
Man,
top 40
okay,
range.
your rose-colored glasses are coming through real bright right now.
I'm being honest. Like,
okay.
They're just it aren't really many wow names on this. I don't think there's really any wow names on this roster for me. I mean, Mark Pope missed on a lot of his first guys he was looking for. Momcilovic is his first option. I mean, I guess unless you count Malachi Moreno coming back, but
Yeah.
It's one with this roster and knowing Mark Pope, I'm gonna have to see it before I believe it. Like I'm not gonna buy in yet again. So
Yeah. And see, I understand that standpoint.
So I just physically can't sit here and say that this is a top 25 roster before I see what Mark Pope can do with it.
I agree with you. I think you're being a little too hard on UK right now. But I think it does put them in the 15 to 20 range as far as rankings. I don't think they were as high without him or as low as without. Yeah, it's low. Without him, I wouldn't have them at 40. A lot of people had them just outside. So, top 30. I don't think top 40. I think that's a little over. I would have had them around 32, 33. Realistically, I'm kind of like you. I think they barely make the top 25, but I think a lot of people are going to put them in around that 15 to 20 range. I'm like you again. I've got to see more. I've got to see how this team is going to play before. And I said this to Justin last week. I need a little more proof before I buy in on the team. I'm still hesitant, and it's probably because, Matthew, I'm protecting my heart, and you can understand that.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, this is a serious turning point for Mark Pope. This is one where it could be your last season of Kentucky basketball. It could be, a contract extension with Kentucky basketball, depending on how well he does. It's one where in the past 10 hours, I've already seen a lot of fans on Twitter almost completely change their way they see this transfer portal class. Which for Kentucky basketball, which is very surprising to me. We talked about Momcilovic is a great add to any basketball team in the country if you want him, and I'm not going to downplay grabbing Momcilovic at all. But it is one of those things where you do kind of see the recency bias come out when you do finally get like a really big guy in the portal, and it's like no harm was ever done. We're back, we're bought in again, we're all here, and I get that there's a lot of. You need something to be excited about. I completely understand that. If my favorite team was in the same situation, I'd probably do the same thing. I just like you, Michael, I just can't be bought in at all yet.
No.
I need to see at some point this is a sport. You have to win games. You have to show that you can do it. And there's some times when you have to show that you can do it with less than you had the year before, which
right.
I think he does. I think last year's team had a couple better pieces. I think that there are some better pieces with this team, but I think it's gonna be tough. Kentucky's got a really tough schedule this year, at least from what it looks like so far, and I'm excited to see what they do. I'm just not bought in yet.
Exactly. I'm not, and I've got to see. I don't want to see this team get beat by 15, 20, 25 points like they did against Gonzaga and a number of other teams. It's like we can't have that again. If we start getting these blowouts again, then we've got to make a change. But I'm hoping I'm going to be optimistic, but I'm going to be protective as well. I mean, I need to see proof in the pudding before I am all in again. And it might take till December, January before I am.
I mean, that's understandable.
You're going to see a lot of games before then, and that'll be able to say, okay, Mark Pope's done a great job, or Mark Pope is just doing an okay job. And if he's doing an okay job, does he last another year, especially with a brand new athletic director? I think that makes it tough. I think this has to be a very successful year for Mark Pope to be able to survive at Kentucky. And having Momcilovic come to Kentucky is a big piece of that hopeful success.
Mark Pope has to bare minimum make the Sweet 16 if he wants another year at Kentucky.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
And I mean like a competitive Sweet 16, not like 2 years ago when you went in there and lost to Tennessee by 20. Like you have to go in there and be competitive because, like you said, with a new athletic director coming in, what's the first thing they're going to want him to do if it goes poorly? Like it's going to be the same thing with U of L when Josh Hurd came in. The first thing was like, oh, you get rid of this coach, you bring in Kenny Payne type thing. Like as soon as you become the athletic director of Kentucky, the fans are going to want you to make a big splash as soon as you show here to show that like you're a part of the situation, you want something to do with it. It's going to be a big ask for to get rid of your head coach as soon as you step in. But if it goes poorly, I don't see Mark Pope getting another season.
Well, and the athletic director wants his own guys in. I mean, he doesn't want to have to deal with people that aren't that are doing average at best, and they're not his guys that he brought in. That was the only part I was disappointed that Mitch Barnhart's going out the door, and from what I hear, he's already checked out, and he's picking our football coach. Now, as it looks right now, he's doing a great job, and we're going to talk about football a little later on, but I like the pick with Will Stein and how successful he's been recruiting-wise. But, with basketball, we got to figure out something else. And the new athletic director, thank goodness, will be making that decision within the next year or two. And if Mark Pope is not making the Sweet 16, yeah, I'm with you. I think there needs to be a change. That's not me picking on Mark Pope. That's me picking being realistic. And that's the realistic side of it. We have to have successful basketball at UK. We can't be sitting here getting beat by 20 points, barely making Sweet 16 or not even making it, not even making a run in the SEC tournament. I mean, this is a school that has always dominated the SEC, and it really hasn't been dominating as of late.
Can I make a point really fast?
Yeah, sure.
I understand that Kentucky has always dominated the SEC. It's one of the most dominant teams in college basketball. That is like an argument that I don't care to listen to because the SEC used to be terrible. Like, it used to be really bad.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And that is to credit to Kentucky that they own that conference forever. But, like, I'm almost, like, defending Kentucky in the sense that I feel like Kentucky fans don't need to use that excuse because the SEC is, like, really good now. You know what I mean?
That's
so, like,
fair.
I get that they were dominant for so long.
Yes.
But, like, whenever people tell me that, like, or, like, whether I see it on Twitter, people or if I'm arguing with somebody and they say that, I'm like, dude, you don't need to defend yourself because I get it. Like, I know. Yeah. The SEC is good now. You don't have to be like, well, back then we used to win all the time. I know, man. Like, I get it. Like,
yeah. Well, they didn't care. The only thing the other teams cared about was football. And you look at Alabama, you look at Florida, you look at Arkansas. They care about basketball. Look at Vanderbilt for that fact. Vanderbilt, who would have ever figured? If Kentucky's not careful, especially with the NIL, and something has to be figured out because from a few of the sources I'm hearing, UK has lost some players. Football-wise, when Stoops was still here, and basketball-wise, because of this whole JMI deal. Those are coming out to me as very much facts. And the new athletic director is coming in here with a deal that he didn't have anything to do with, wasn't a participant, and not only that, probably doesn't want. And so you see a lot of these players go by the wayside. You got to look at one thing. It's either the coach or the deal that they have in contract with JMI. Probably it's going to have to change. And something has to happen. And it's just to a point where it's ridiculous. You cannot have an outside entity controlling who you can and can't recruit and where that money is going. You just can't have that. They can't be a part of that. To me, it's just got to be something completely separate. And somehow, some way, UK is going to have to try and figure out to get out of this contract. Otherwise, it's going to ruin JMI, and it's going to ruin, even more so, ruin University of Kentucky and its athletic department.
I mean, I agree. The one thing I keep hearing people say is, like, how is this affecting basketball and not football? And for anybody that, because football players don't have the Nike and Adidas deals that basketball players have. Like, basketball players have such a larger brand of themselves because there's fewer of them, right?
Yeah.
There's so many football players out there. So, like, when you go out there and you try and get highly touted recruits, 4 stars and 5 stars, these guys play on the EYBL circuit. They play on the Adidas circuit. They play on all these different, like, these guys are Nike and Adidas athletes before they even reach high school.
Perfect point.
JMI cannot deal with those players because they can't, like, they want to be, like you said, Michael, the sole entity of their NIL. They want to own the rights to them. Well, those sponsorships, those players coming to college aren't allowed to have those anymore. They're going to say, dude, you can't go to that school if you want to keep us as a sponsor. We can't deal with JMI. Football players don't have that. They don't have that stuff. They just collect a check and they go play football. That's why it's so much easier. So this is one where I can't rack my brain around how Mitch Barnhart was. He had to have been either getting something on the side from this, or this deal benefited his salary, or I physically cannot look at how this deal works and say he, as an athletic director, looked at this and goes, this is the best fit for the way Kentucky sports is going to go in the future.
Right.
Because it's asinine. It makes no sense. I'm completely confused.
Yeah, because there were players, you're correct, that wanted to keep this on their own and didn't want to have to share it with a particular JMI. And guess what? An athletic director said, no, we're not doing that. So there's your proof right there. And if that is the case, then, man, it's time to get rid of that contract. That's, Mitch is on his way out. I'm no longer going to be picking on him as far as that goes. But JMI continues to be there. And somebody's got to speak up about it, because I don't know if anybody else is going to speak up about it. But this is not a good deal for Kentucky. It's a one-sided deal, and it's only good for JMI. And JMI has not been good to UK.
I mean, how long does it go on for?
A long time.
Like 2034 or something like that? Or 2040?
I think it was like a 10-year deal. Okay. I don't remember what it was. But
I don't see how you get out of it.
I don't either. That's the scary part.
Because would you have to buy JMI out of this contract? And, I mean, if you do, how much is that going to be?
Way too much. Probably more than they could afford, especially when you're still paying off Mark Stoops and a lot of money being lost out there. So, anyway, we got to take our first break. 502-384-1450 if you want to call in. 502-414-1450. You want to text in on the Whiskey Thief text line, or you tweet me at Just the Cat Radio. When we get back, I'll get to your tweets, and I got all kinds of stuff to talk about today. So we're going to be got some NBA news, which I found to be really interesting. We got some UK football news, potential another commit, and then unfortunately the baseball team. We'll talk about that too a little later. Stay right there. A lot more Just the Cats coming right up.
So that's fine if you just want to let it play.
Yeah. All right, you can turn it off now. But, yeah, that's a great song. There's not really much music in it. He's just saying another one bites it. That's the kind of song that you laugh all the way to the bank. There's not many lyrics, and there's not much music to it. And yet it becomes a gigantic hit that is still being played, 40 years almost 50 years? No, it probably is 50 years later. That's crazy.
Yeah, it just sounds good.
It does.
There's a good beat behind it.
Yeah.
It's a good melody.
Another one bites the dust.
There's not really a lot of lyrics, but yeah.
No, you just need a catchy lyric or two and a couple of instruments, boom, 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 and a nice beat, and guess what? You're making all kinds of money off it. And 50 years later, they're still making money off this song.
There's a comment under the song. It says, fun fact, this song is 100 beats per minute. If someone goes into cardiac arrest, you can give chest compressions to the beat of the song.
Oh, really?
It says, it got me through my CPR certification, but don't sing Another One Bites the Dust out loud. That would be in poor taste.
That is so true. Oh, my gosh, because, there's that famous Office one where they're trying to learn how to do CPR, and they're using a Bee Gees song.
Yes.
Not Another One Bites the Dust. They're doing, what is that song they're doing? I can't think of it.
I forgot what it is.
I did too. I completely forgot. All right, somebody's going to text me in. What BG song were they doing in the Office for CPR class? That was a good one. Staying Alive. That's it.
Yeah, Staying Alive.
Yeah. Staying Alive. I think Another One Bites the Dust is a good one. But I don't care. I'm singing it out loud. Because you know what? It might make, if I'm the one having a heart attack and they start doing that Staying Alive or Another One Bites the Dust, I'm going to sing it with them. And I'm like, Another One Doesn't Bite the Dust. Oh, I think it'd be fun. Josh texted out, Matthew needs a fedora. Laugh out loud.
Josh, if you could somehow get me an Upper Deck fedora, I'd wear it every day.
You want an Upper Deck fedora. I don't think they do anything like that, do they? As far as embroider, personalized fedoras.
I mean, Josh, being the fedora connoisseur, could definitely figure it out for me.
Yeah, he definitely can. The worst hat ever designed, ever made. I was sitting at Churchill Downs on Sunday.
The fedora capital of the world?
Yeah, exactly. And there's a guy there at Churchill Downs that is on screen and talks about the bets and the horses and all that kind of stuff. And he's wearing a fedora. The two guys next to me start talking about him and say, somebody needs to grab that hat from that guy, throw it away, burn it first, and then throw it away. Because it looks, what is the point of a fedora? It doesn't cover your eyes out so you can keep the sun out of your eyes. I don't understand. It's just a look. And to me, it's the dumbest look. Yeah. I could talk about fedoras all day long.
The worst accessory ever made.
Well, between that and a fascinator. I'm sorry, ladies.
On earth is a fascinator.
I'm sorry, ladies. I don't like fascinators. Those are the things that ladies that has a band around it and it stays on your head and it just it'll look like a tiny hat to the side or it'll be flowers coming out of it.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that's what this was called.
They're called fascinators.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Terrible.
I don't know what's worse, a fascinator or a hat. Because my wife is the last 2 years to the Derby, she's worn fascinators. And she comes home and shows me them. She goes, I know you're going to hate it. And I'm like, well, then why are you wearing it? Because I like it. And it's like, okay, wear it then. If you like it, that's all that matters. Don't worry about how I feel. I just do not like. I'm waiting for Jolie to text in today. See if she texts me about fascinators. Are there women out there that do not like fascinators? Am I the only guy that does not like fascinators? I like hats.
Yeah, hats are better.
I think hats are beautiful on women. And why these whole fascinators, they look like Dr. Not Doolittle, but who was that book that he wrote all kinds of children's books?
Dr. Seuss?
Dr. Seuss, that's it. They look like Dr. Seuss characters.
I don't think women would like you comparing them to Dr. Seuss.
Well, sorry. I know you're probably right. I mean, I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm just speaking my mind. I don't like them. So Buzz texted in. He said, I'm told there is a truck driver GPS, but it is very expensive. I didn't know that. Did you?
No, but I imagine it's probably not as expensive as getting your entire trailer redone.
Exactly. So once, I thought the funny part was the report was at least 4 trucks had wrecked there at 3rd Street Bridge. So that means there's potentially more. It's like, all right, so I don't know how much a trailer costs anyway. It's what, probably $30,000, $40,000, do you think?
Probably.
Or more? When they go through there and, they call it the can opener, can they repair those trailers to where you can use them again, or is it a total loss? That's what I would like to know.
These trailers are between $50,000 and $220,000.
Are you serious?
That's for new. Used is like 40 to 80. New is 120 to 200.
Wow. Okay, so I want to know what a truck driver GPS costs, because that's going to save you. It can't be more than $10,000. And what is a truck driver GPS? I've never heard anything like that. One texter said Matt needs to see it to believe it, but thinks Louisville is a title contender with a coach who hasn't won a top 25 game and is completely changing his style this year. Please get Scoot back on here.
So let me explain how this person texting in
I love this.
Gets all of their knowledge through Twitter, because I have literally never once said they were a title contender. I've never.
I was going to say, I didn't think you had either.
I have, even on Mike's show, I've never once said that. I've never put Louisville in the top 10.
Has Michael Rutherford ever said this is a title contending team?
No, he has them right where I have them, around like 12 or 13.
Does he? Yeah.
I mean, I think that they have the talent to compete, but at the same time, I have the same exact worries that everybody else does. Pat Kelsey is doing an entire philosophy shift, because he's in the same situation that Mark Pope is. How long does Pat Kelsey have to try and win here? Not a long time.
That's what I want to know. Who's to me? All right, I know what Justin's answer was, and I'm not going to tell you what it was. But with you, Matthew, who's on the hot seat more this upcoming year? Who has to succeed right now to be able to feel comfortable that they have a job the following year or the year after that?
Oh, it's still Mark Pope.
It is? Why do you think that?
It's Mark Pope because, one, Kentucky fans are more desperate to win right now than I think Louisville fans are as well. They've been out for a long time, but I feel like the issue with the situation at Louisville is that it's kind of sad to say is it's kind of set in that oh my gosh, we're going through this cycle right now. We really need Pat Kelsey to win right now, but there's a lot more leeway because they've been out of the game for so long. Whereas Kentucky fans are petrified that they're going to become the next Louisville or the next Indiana. Where you're going through this coaching cycle over and over and over again, trying to find the right guy, so they need to win right now, and they're willing to get him out as fast as possible because of their standards. The situation at Louisville isn't entirely different. I think that they're still they're in a very, very similar place of coaches on the hot seat with pressure on them. But I think Pat Kelsey's for a different reason. Whereas I don't think you obviously spent a lucrative amount of money this season. Everybody knows that. If you can't get it done, if I get it done, I mean Sweet 16, Elite 8, showing that you're progressing. You don't have to make a Final Four or win a national championship this year. But to show you're progressing and, beat some decent top 25 teams, that money's not going to flow in anymore. They're going to put it towards football. They're going to put it towards something else. And they're going to – because I don't think they can afford to fire a guy like Pat Kelsey just yet and, go through that whole process. But, yeah, if you want to keep the money going, that's where Pat Kelsey's pressure is.
All right, let me ask you this.
Losing his job, though.
Because, you've gone – you endured Chris Mack. You endured Kenny Payne. And now you're going through Pat Kelsey. If Pat Kelsey – wins only one game in the tournament next season, Mark Pope makes the Sweet 16, who's on the hot seat?
Who won the Louisville, Kentucky game?
You think that matters?
I think it matters a lot.
I don't think it matters. To me, in my mind, it doesn't matter at all.
I know to you, Michael, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
But, for this situation, if Mark Pope wins that game and you defend your home court for another year, Sweet 16 is enough for Mark Pope to be fine. Pat Kelsey is on the hot seat immediately.
If Pat Kelsey and U of L win the game between UK U of L, but only wins one game in the tournament, you think he survives?
If Mark Pope loses in Lexington to Pat Kelsey and only makes the Sweet 16, he's fired.
And Pat Kelsey keeps his job for only winning one game in the tournament.
Barely. I mean,
Wow. I'm surprised by that answer from you.
And that doesn't mean that I think it's okay. That doesn't mean that I'm accepting of it. That just means like I understand the situation that U of L is in right now. I don't think they'd fire. Now he'd be like, Pat, you're not getting as much money next year. You're going to show us you can do it with less, this and that. I don't think he's fired though.
Yeah,
I think he's here, but it's a very lackluster season next year.
And I'll test your questioning me as far as it doesn't matter to me. Like for instance, another rival to me is the University of Tennessee. We've swept them the last 2 years. I think that's a nice perk. I want to win in the tournament. It's nice to see that you're beating these teams. It's nice to beat Duke. It's nice to beat U of L, but I want to go further. If I lost all those games and won a title that year, I don't care about those games. I love that we won a title. That's what I care about. Again, I wouldn't care if we lost to U of L, Duke, Tennessee, Arkansas for that fact, but if we won a title, hey man, all's forgiven. I don't care.
I mean, yeah, I think that's an opinion everybody can get behind. But at the same time, yes, if you lost all those games, you won a title. Who gives a crap if you lost those games? You win the national title. But those games also are significant pieces to your season that help you get a gauge on how this team will play. If you can beat Louisville, if you can beat Duke, if you can beat Tennessee, you know you're a title contending team. If you're losing to all those teams, yes, if you win the title, that's fine. Yeah. But that's a 0.001% like chance of possibly happening.
You're right.
So it's like, yes, like if we could lose 11 games in the season, but we win a national title, I don't care anymore. Who cares if we lost 11 games? We won
exactly.
So like, yeah. So it's one of those where
that's why when you say who won the game, who cares?
But that's the point. Is like you're putting it down to a situation that has a point, repeating 0.001% chance of happening. I'm thinking of what is the bare minimum that could happen to save Mark Pope's job, and it's winning that Louisville game. Because I think last year you lose to Missouri at home. The first time you lost to Missouri, like a win. I don't remember how long it was.
Yeah.
You haven't lost to Louisville at home since 2008. You had a horrendous transfer portal class up until, last night.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't say horrendous, but
I mean, you missed
average.
You missed on average is a good. I'll give you average. If you were to lose that game at home and have another average season, Mark Pope might be fired by January.
I doubt that.
Like if you have a bad out of conference,
yeah,
and then you lose that game at home, Mark Pope might be gone before we believe it.
I just don't believe that'll happen. But I think they would still wait till the end of the season, see how he does in the SEC. So, especially with a brand new athletic director. Now, if it was Mitch Barnhart, maybe, but I still doubt it. That was Mitch Barnhart's hire. I mean, Mitch Barnhart had a trait of being patient with coaches. If he was that way and would have shotgun
Stoops?
Shotgun as far as decision making, he would have gotten rid of Stoops long before keeping him the way he did. He would have. We wouldn't have seen that Mississippi State game where they had a field goal that won a football game against them and kept Mark Stoops in place. We would have never seen that 10-win season, which doesn't exist anymore. But neither does the title for U of L. So anyway, but one person's asking, do we know if there will be a new morning person from 78? Do we have to keep listening to Vision Jam Boys? I don't know. Do
not
you?
That I know of.
Yeah, I get the feeling that the answer is no. You're going to have to keep listening to the Vision Jam Boys. Is that really their name?
It's VSiN. It's like it's a betting company.
Have you listened to it?
I mean, like if my radio's already on.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like intently tuning in, but if my radio's on, I'm not really. I'll just leave it.
Yeah. Yeah. One person said, "I'm going to miss Corey saying suck it, Scoots." Man, I didn't even think about that. Okay. Yeah, you're right about that. So maybe he'll say it anyway. But I can hear you all on YouTube. Staying alive. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I've never won one, and I'm a 40-ish old lady. Oh, Jamie's a lady. I didn't know that. Oh, she's never worn a fascinator. Well, is it because you don't like it, Jamie, or is it because you just haven't worn one? So that would be my question right there. But good text on the. I'm going to miss Corey saying "suck it, Scoots." One person texted out. Matt needs to see it to believe it, but no, I'm sorry. Mark Pope will be fired by January. There's no scenario that is the case. If you're going to replace Scoots, can this guy at least keep it realistic?
I didn't. That's not even what I said. That is literally not even what I said.
I love how this guy's really coming after
this
you.
This dude is literally just. He's not even quoting actual quotes.
In all fairness, you are right, Matthew. But I do think it's funny he's coming after you like that. Makes me smile.
This person also said Big doesn't realize how good of a decision it was to get rid of Roman and Matt. Just brutal analysis from those two. Glad you're back, Trevor. The Feds got nothing on you.
I missed that. Was that okay? I must have missed that.
That was from yesterday. That was later in the day.
Oh, okay. The UK roster is as good as U of L, maybe better. Can U of L even score?
Maybe better is crazy.
Huh?
Maybe better is crazy. This is what I was saying. This is the recency bias of 8 hours ago you get Milan Mom Children. 9 hours ago, literally 9 hours ago, everybody on Twitter was losing their mind of like, if we don't get Milan, I'm out. I'm doing this, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You can't, like, look, I have said multiple times, Milan Momcilovic is a great player, and he is a great addition to any team in the country. He's the best shooter in college basketball. I understand. He can't score off the dribble. He can't defend anybody. He is not a guy who's going to go out there and raise Kentucky to a Final Four team. I think that team will be good. I think they'll be fine. But if we're going to sit here and push this propaganda that this is now like a Final Four roster, we are out of our time.
We're going to the Final Four. I can't wait for this team. Oh, you got to love it. Big Blue Nation has woken up, and I love this. All right, I'm late for a break, aren't I?
Yes.
Okay, I've lost track of this show completely. I've loved these texts, and please keep singing me these texts right here. 502-414-1450. Stay right there. Pick on Matt Day. I love this. It was supposed to be nice day yesterday, but now we're picking on Matt Day. ever taken the class to learn how to do CPR?
Yeah, I had to take it when I was working in childcare.
Oh, I didn't know you worked in childcare. This is brand new.
Yeah, when I was a senior in high school, I worked in childcare. I worked for the YMCA.
Well, and for what reason?
I did the after-school program. So, like, with the kids who, like, their parents worked late or whatever, they would stay at school and I would watch them. I just did it because I wanted to. Like, I just liked it.
You did like it?
Yeah. I loved it.
Did you bully a lot of them?
I mean, not all of them.
So you did. And that's probably the part of the job you enjoyed the most, wasn't it?
They were like 7.
Yeah.
They bullied me more than I bullied them.
You played basketball. It was the only time you could really slam it, and stuff them or anything like that. Is that right?
Actually, there was. So we had like a time. So I had my own class of like 30 kids.
Okay.
And
by yourself?
Yeah.
Wow.
And like every single day, we would either go outside or we would go on a trip in the summertime or like I was basically like an assistant teacher for a while. And one day it was raining outside, so they had like free play in the gym. Which I'm in there; they can do whatever they want. You know, I'll play with the kids or whatever. Well, this one kid had like a crush on this girl in his class, so he asked me if I play basketball with him, and I was like, "Yeah, sure." So like, I'm letting the kid shoot around.
Right.
I'm pretending he's getting by me every time.
Yeah. Oh, letting him look good.
I am. I'm letting him look good. I know he likes. He told me or whatever before a couple days ago.
Yeah.
He starts talking crap to me, trying to look really cool. He's like, I'm only 7 and I'm beating you, Mr. Matt. Like,
oh, this is awesome.
And I'm letting him, I'm like, whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then he starts like really going in on me and like starts laughing.
I like this kid.
So I go, so I'm like, okay, let's play first 1 to 5. The goals are like 6 foot, by the way. He's like, easy, I already got like 10. I'm like, okay. I've let this kid like blow by me every time, pretending he's broken my ankles. So, like, so the first time he drives in, I send this dude stuff into the hallway.
And his response was,
"We're playing make it take it. I score 5 points and send him off."
Please tell me he didn't go crying to his mom.
No, but he was embarrassed.
Oh, he was? You embarrassed him.
He didn't get the girl. Sorry.
Oh, now that's cruel.
We got to humble these kids. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
Bad parenting. You got your kid acting like that. Sorry. Not at my gym. Not at my gym. Not my class.
Okay. All right, then. Yeah. All right, then. Well, hopefully you were nice to other kids out there, but I don't see you doing something like that.
I was nice to the kid the whole time.
Yeah.
You know.
But then you put him in this place, which he was trying to show off in front of his girl.
He be put in his place.
All right, then.
You got to understand, like, if somebody gives you some help, if they give you a foot, you can't take a mile. You get a foot.
By the way, the JMI deal, it's through to 2040.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's another 14 years of that contract. $457 million.
I just keep looking back as like somebody had to look at Mitch Barnhart and say, "Hey, man, maybe like we shouldn't do this." Even if like it sounds good, 14 years of any contract is
not good.
Is ridiculous.
But keep in mind that's a gentleman that also had a lifetime contract for John Calipari and kind of on our way with Mark Stoops. So no, that doesn't surprise me. It's unfortunate. Now. The question is, Mark Pope has still an open vacancy as far as assistant coaches on the staff. Any chance? Because now the reason Jamal Crawford wasn't able to join and take the job because his NBA broadcasting gig was still going on. That's up now. Is there any chance that Jamal Crawford joins the staff at University of Kentucky?
I mean, maybe, I guess. I don't. I know the whole swing was to have him join to get Tyron Stokes. And
that was part of it.
That doesn't really happen. So
no,
it's one where it's like
swing and a miss.
Is it worth? Like, could you go out and find somebody better and more equipped?
Well, his son J.J. Crawford is one of the top of the 2029 class. But
is he?
That's down the road.
That's way down the road, though.
It is. And
if that's your play, is like that's what you want, then no, I don't think you got that high. I don't think that's
no. I think you called it right. It was most of it was because of Tyron Stokes, and hopefully he could help bring Tyron Stokes into play. But unfortunately, that was a swing and a miss. Didn't happen. But I don't know. A lot of people have been talking about Jamal Crawford coming to Kentucky. He's always wanted to get into coaching. So
yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know anything about his coaching background, so I don't know like what he had, like what his accolades are, but I'd have to know what the true reasoning behind just bringing Jamal Crawford in it.
Yeah. Josh texted out, with Trevor back and Scoots and Roman gone, the budget being what it is, I bet Trevor's pay is solely beef and cheddars. I hate to tell you, Josh, I appreciate it because I know it's a joke. I don't know Trevor. Do you know Trevor?
Before yesterday, I only talked to him once. We also have to go to break.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to play the music.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay. All right. We got to go to hour 2. So stay right there. A lot more hour 2 come up, and I'm hoping Corey's coming in, but I haven't heard from him yet. So we'll see in a minute. This is Just the Cats. 502-414-1450, or you can tweet me at Just the Cat Radio. I'll get to the text back when we're done here, but well, no, that's a terrible way to say it. I'll get them in just a little bit, not when we're done here, but we're getting ready to have on my good friend, because Matthew, you know what today is, don't you?
Oh, I don't know where that audio is. Justin has never told me where that is. Is that like he looks it up, or is he?
Oh my gosh, this is just
typical Scoots.
This is so sad.
I've never known where that. Hold on, let me
okay,
Scoots.
You're supposed to play. What is it?
Back in Time.
Hold on. I'm
Huey Lewis and the News.
This is terrible radio right now.
I'm sorry, I've never known where he got this
It's
from.
okay, but anyway.
Hold on, wait. Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
I think I found it.
Okay.
Oh,
Because you know what today is, Matthew, don't you?
Hold on. You're firing off a little early. Just give me a sec. This is an old computer. She's loading up.
Oh, boy.
You got to warm her up a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
She's got to be wined and dined.
Uh-huh, okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, now you're good.
Oh, perfect. You know what day it is? Oh, gosh, this is terrible. I mean, it's just too late at this point.
Well, now we're going to listen to all 30 seconds of it. Now they're complaining.
We are going to listen to all 30 seconds.
You guys go ahead and keep talking.
You're supposed to do this, too. You're supposed to put your hand up and...
Well,
all right, there we go.
I'm not Justin. So.
Corey Price? No, thank goodness, and you're not. Corey Price, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's kind of sad that Scoots and Roman are gone, but
I agree.
we've got Matt here, which he's a good guy.
Yeah,
so-
I talked to Justin yesterday, and he was in a very good mood and got to play golf yesterday. So it's just like, did anybody? The first question out of his mouth, did anybody say anything about me? It's like, of course they did, Justin. All of them said, "Suck it, Scoots, get out of here," didn't they?
Scoots loves himself some Scoots. That's
Yes, he does. And I love that was the first question. Did anybody ask about me?
No more scoots and toots.
That's the part I hate the most right there. Because as soon as I retired, I wanted this show to be Scoots and Toots. That's exactly what I want. You're leaving town. He's quitting. It's like, okay, no Scoots and Toots. Oh, well.
Shameful.
It is shameful. But are you doing okay otherwise?
Yeah, I mean, last night.
What now? Oh,
I mean, last night was the opposite end of emotions for UK.
All right, let's before you get into it, let's talk about it for a second, because that is one of the topics, and you're a big baseball fan of the University of Kentucky, but to me that was an absolute epic fail of a season right there. You're up 9-6 the night before, could have eliminated West Virginia 2 nights ago, and then you end up blowing that because pitching is just horrific. And that's the one thing, and then you end up losing last night. They were, at least they tried to come back. They were down 5-1, 6-1 in the 8th inning.
5-1.
All right, 5-1. Then they come back, tie it, take the extra innings, and they lose.
Yeah.
The one thing that this team has to do, and I'm talking straight to Nick Mingione, and he knows this, they have to improve pitching. And if that means getting rid of a baseball pitching coach, then that's what they got to do. But pitching has been just a real failure this year and been the death of this team this year.
Well, what was most frustrating about the game on Sunday night was that the bullpen has been absolutely atrocious all season.
Yes.
But from like the third or fourth inning to the start of the 9th inning, the bullpen was actually great.
Yeah.
And then now Adcock kind of, I don't know, obviously the play at third where Cloud couldn't get a hold of the ball, and that started the whole thing. And then last night it was frustrating again because we had done so much to get back into it, back-to-back home runs. You feel like we have everything going on our side. We get the extras. The bullpen once again has been doing pretty good. And then once again, just it sucks, but
it does. And the other part that sucks, UK went 0-8 in rubber matches this year.
Yeah,
that's a bad stat right there. 0-8.
No excuse. It's just
no.
It's so frustrating how many close losses this year. You can play the what if game all day, but if a handful of those go the other way, we're probably hosting a region.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So,
and maybe it's completely different.
Yeah.
We don't have to hear country roads and all that crap. That's just like, oh my gosh, I had to turn it off. I mean, I turned it off Sunday night, and then I turned it off last night. It's like, I can't take this. I mean, bunch of stinking toothless rednecks up in West Virginia. So there you go. How you like that?
And then about half an hour later, basketball gets the best news of this entire offseason. With
I went to bed, so I didn't even know about it last night. I found out about it 6 o'clock this morning.
Came out around 10, and it's without question Pope's biggest win this offseason. So
yes, clearly
it's it's a little bright spot after the awful loss in baseball. So
it made me feel good. I was really sad for the baseball team because I know there's a lot of dedicated UK baseball fans out there, and I hated that. It was going to be fun. We were going to go to a super regional, and every Louisville station is going to have to talk about UK baseball because they never cover UK baseball.
And the crazy thing is they would play against Cal Poly in the Supers, which on paper you think you got a good shot. And then if they were to win the Supers, based on all the other upsets, they would play the winner of Arkansas, Little Rock, and Troy in the opening round of the College World.
Oh, you
Series.
went that far. Oh boy,
So,
you're really hurting yourself.
The path was open, and
it didn't happen. So
didn't get done.
All right, well, what's going on this week?
This week is May 31st through June 6th. This first one is for Scoots. May 31st, 2000, the reality series Survivor airs its first episode on TV. I know Scoots loved watching Survivor. He might still love watching Survivor.
He said loved like he's passed.
Exactly. We are. I'm guilty of it, too. We're talking like the guy's dead. He's at home probably sleeping right now.
He probably is. Created by Charlie Parsons and hosted by Jeff Probst. The show has aired a total of 727 episodes over 50 seasons on CBS, and it's still going. In 2013, TV Guide ranked the show number 39 on its list of the 60 best series of all time.
Wow, are you kidding me?
I watched the first season, and that's been it for me.
I haven't watched a single show. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah. June 1st, 2007, the comedy film Knocked Up is released in theaters. We're all big fans of Knocked Up.
Yes, great movie. Did you see that one, Matthew?
Knocked Up?
Yep.
Yes, I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Not for a long time, but I have seen it.
Good stuff. Directed by Judd Apatow. Stars Jay Baruchel, I think is his last name.
I don't know.
Katherine Heigl, Jonah Hill, Leslie Mann, Seth Rogen, Paul Rudd, Jason Segel, and Martin Starr.
You know Leslie Mann's married to
Judd Apatow.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew that or not.
I know a thing or two.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm not questioning that. I know you knew a thing or two.
Film grossed approximately $148.8 million domestically, making it the 12th highest grossing film of 2007. This is a fun one. The film received a Stony Award for Best Pot Comedy in 2007 from High Times Magazine.
What were they smoking that day at High Times?
June 2nd, 1989, the coming-of-age drama film Dead Poets Society is released in theaters.
Wow.
Are you a big fan of Dead Poets Society?
That was a great movie. Yeah, it's not like it's one of those that I watched a bunch of different times, but Robin Williams was phenomenal in it.
Terrible movie.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm lying. I just wanted to upset Corey.
Okay. You upset me instead.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that every day. It's not.
Well, that is fair.
If I was on the show every day, it'd be the same probably. Directed by Peter Weir, it stars Laura Flynn Boyle, Josh Charles, Ethan Hawke, Robert Sean Leonard, Kurtwood Smith, and of course, Robin Williams. The film grossed approximately $95.9 million domestically, making it the 8th highest grossing film of 1989.
God, that doesn't seem like a lot of money because today it wouldn't be.
And it's inflation, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
In 2006, the American Film Institute ranked the movie number 52 on its list of the top 100 most inspiring films of all time.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's inspiring.
Yeah.
Carpe diem, right?
Absolutely. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
That's right. June 3rd, 1988, the fantasy comedy film Big is released in theaters.
Ooh.
You're
picking some really good movies. Yes.
So you were a big fan of Big?
I loved Big. The whole piano scene with Robert Delogia and
it's Loja, not Delogia.
Okay, well, whatever. Look, Robert Loggia.
Right.
Because he was in a lot of great movies. You know his most famous movie, don't you?
Well, Big.
No. Robert Loggia was in. Are you ready? You want me to tell you, or you want
Sure.
to take a second?
No, it's fine. You can tell me.
Scarface.
Oh, okay.
He was in Scarface with Al Pacino. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think Big's bigger, but it's fine.
Oh, you think Big is
No.
bigger than Scarface?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Directed by Penny Marshall, it stars Tom Hanks, John Hurd, as you mentioned, Robert Loggia, John Lovitz, Elizabeth Perkins, Deborah Jo Rupp, and Jared Rushton.
I forgot John Lovitz was in that movie.
Film grossed approximately $115.2 million domestically, making it the fourth highest grossing film of 1988. And in 2000, the American Film Institute ranked the film number 42 on its list of the top 100 funny films in American cinema history.
Wow.
June 4th, 1947, Michael was in college, I think, back then.
Oh, thanks.
Christmas film Miracle on 34th Street
Yeah.
premieres at the Roxy Theater in New York City.
Huh.
Directed by George Seaton, it stars Edmund Gwynn, Gene Lockhart, Maureen O'Hara, John Payne, and Natalie Wood. The film grossed approximately $2.7 million domestically. Couldn't find out where it ranked that year.
Yeah.
In films. In 2006, the American Film Institute ranked the film number 9 on its list of the top 100 most inspiring films of all time.
Wow.
This one's also for Scoots. June 4th, 2023, number 12 National C UK Baseball defeats Indiana 16-6 in the NCAA tournament at Kentucky Proud Park.
Go ahead and say it.
Second Scoots, if you're listening. With the win, UK forced a deciding Game 7 against IU in the Lexington Regional. 16 runs, tied for the most scored by UK in an NCAA tournament game in school history.
Good night.
And UK hit 4 home runs and were hit by a pitch 9 times that game.
Wow.
IU had some problems with their control.
Clearly. Well, that was one of those times that UK would really be on top of the plate, too. They liked getting hit. That was part of the plan.
Never flinch. June 5th, 2009, the comedy film The Hangover is released in theaters. Were you a big Hangover fan?
Very much so. Still am.
Good.
Matthew,
It's a good movie.
thanks for that long-winded addition there.
I mean,
Thank
like,
you.
I do you want me to go into my entire
Yes, I
synopsis
sure
of
do.
how The Hangover goes?
I absolutely
All right,
I
so
do.
Bradley Cooper goes, and Zach Galifianakis. is
Okay,
kind of
that's enough. Yeah,
a
you can go back
whimsical
to sleep.
character.
Good. A whimsical. I love the fact that you
That's a
just
big-
said whimsical.
That's a big word, man. I like it.
Whimsical.
How many syllables is that? Whimsical. Only 3. So, I mean,
It's still pretty-
U of L
pretty
can
word.
do three
Yeah.
syllables. They can't do much more than that.
4 is too much. Directed by Todd Phillips, it stars Justin Bartha, Bradley Cooper, Zach Galifianakis, which is more than 3 syllables, I think.
I already
so.
said that.
That doesn't count. It's a name.
You're just copying what I said, Gordon. It's not even a fact.
Just a big copycat over here. Heather Graham, Ed Helms, and Jeffrey Tambor. The film grossed approximately $277.3 million domestically, making it the 6th highest grossing film of 2009. The film was nominated for 5 MTV Movie Awards, winning 2, Best Comedic Performance and Best WTF Moment. Not sure why that's an award, but
Best WTF moment. That's an award.
Yeah, I've never
was
heard
an
of that
award.
one. I can't
Maybe-
wait to brag that about to my
maybe that's
mom.
why
and
the
dad.
awards probably aren't around
Yeah.
anymore.
Best line in the movie's what?
Not at the table, Carlos.
That's a great one. Matthew, what's one of the best lines in the movie in your mind?
I haven't watched The Hangover since I was like 13.
Are you kidding
My
me?
goodness.
It's a good movie. It's not one of my favorites though.
Yeah. You got any phones? Phone bank?
He just doesn't know.
Can't get a sig on
humor,
my
you know?
my
Doesn't know humor.
beeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably get this line. You probably get this question a lot. But did the real Caesar live here?
The best WTF moment is the most famous official award for recognizing the most bizarre, shocking, and head-scratching scenes in cinema.
It's got to be Carlos.
So in
gotta be
2014,
Carlos.
for the Quaalude scene in The Wolf of Wall Street, Django and Shane won it for their chaotic blend.
Wow.
So it's just like scenes that when you watch it, you're like, oh my
Oh.
god, like it's surprising.
Yes.
It's shocking.
It's probably when
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
Ken
Oh, that's it. When he was naked.
and he gets out of the
the trunk.
The trunk.
Yes, that's exactly that.
That's probably it right
I
there.
just looked it up. That's exactly the scene.
Yeah.
Is it really? And you're like, I'm seeing more to Kim Jong more than I ever wanted to. That guy is hilarious, and he will go down as the greatest moment on game day. Just to let you know.
So what you're saying is he is your favorite Duke fan.
Oh, he is a Duke fan.
Yeah, he is a Duke fan. You're right, but yes, I would agree with that. He's probably my favorite Duke fan because what he said on game day that day, where he said, "My wife's name is Ho. You know, you complete me, Ho." And then he goes, "My wife's last name is Ho." I mean, how dare you, ESPN? You don't remember this?
Well, technically, his wife's last name is Jong.
Okay. Well, but I think it's her married name is Ho. Yeah.
Her maiden name?
Yeah.
Last one, June 6th, 1997. The action thriller film Con Air is released in theaters. Did you see Con Air?
I sure did. I've seen that go. Nicolas Cage and who's the other guy that I really like that's in this?
About to find out.
Okay, good.
Directed by Simon West. It stars Steve Buscemi, Nicolas Cage, of course, Dave Chappelle, John Cusack, John Malkovich, Ving Rhames, and Danny Trejo. Did I mention any? Okay.
Malkovich. I love that guy. He is just bizarre, but he's just an incredible actor. I forgot that a few of those actors were in that one.
Dave Chappelle was on
Dave Chappelle. That's the one I don't. That and the other guy that has the crazy eyes. What's his?
Steve
Buscemi. Buscemi. He is awesome. You know, he's been in a bunch of.
It's not even the best movie Danny Trejo and Steve Buscemi are in together.
What's the other one?
Spy Kids 2.
Huh?
Spy Kids 2.
Oh, okay. Never saw it. Sorry. Just
Crickets.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Do you think God is in heaven because he's afraid of what he put on earth?
No, I remember him in. It was the dude. What is that one with John Goodman and Steve Buscemi's in that one and
The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski. Yeah, he was really good in that.
Mark 8. The film grossed approximately $101.1 million domestically, making it the 11th highest grossing film of 1997. And the film was nominated for, I guess, a comedy award because Michael is enjoying this one. The film was nominated for 2 Academy Awards, didn't win, but it was nominated for Best Original Song and Best Sound. Speaking of sound, Michael is laughing up a storm over here.
No, because somebody texted in one of the best lines in Hangover.
And you can't say it on.
I can say it.
Oh, okay.
Not you, fat Jesus. And then he goes, in the face, in the face. Wriggles was hilarious in that movie. You didn't say his name.
Lots of great one-liners. Oh, yes, Rob Riggles.
Rob Riggles.
He was born in Louisville. He didn't live here very long.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Rob Riggles was born in Louisville.
Didn't live here long, but yeah, he was.
So he probably didn't remember right.
No,
Yeah.
probably not.
Yeah. But that's a great line right there. That whole sequence when they're getting tased and stuff. Oh, yeah. I love that part of it. But you can go ahead and say it because, one person texted in a little bit ago. Jamie, I think it was, saying it's so sad we're not going to get to hear you say suck it, Scoots anymore. But, I think you should do it anyway. I think you should honor him every week. You don't think so?
I think today's good because it's
okay.
It's first show without him, but it'd be kind of weird to keep doing it.
Yeah. Okay, well, you can say suck it, Matt.
No.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
It was strictly a Scoots thing.
It was. And I have to say, when that texter texted that in, I was like, oh, man, another realization that we're not going to hear
Nothing against
anymore.
Matt. Matt's a good guy.
Yeah.
But Scoots was a
He's okay.
good guy, too. So.
Yeah.
I think you're saying no offense to me because you're not making fun of me. As if, you're hurting my feelings by not telling me to suck it.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying that Scoots is a great guy, but I'm not trying to say just because you're not a great guy. I'm saying
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
You're also a great
I thought
guy.
you were saying that because you weren't going to tell me to suck it. I was
no.
Believe me, it's okay, Corey. You don't have to apologize.
No, I'm not going to. Yeah, no. It's all good.
Okay. All right. Well,
okay.
What else you got going on?
I was wishing I was watching baseball.
Yeah. And the Momchilovich news to you is where does that put UK in rankings? Because this guy over here says it doesn't get him in the top 25, just outside looking in. Yeah. I said they're probably 15 to 20.
I would say 15 to 20, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I am realistically.
17, 18, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they were what? I think a lot of people were predicting they were like 26, 27, 28, and now just one player puts them in there in the top 15, 20. So
with Pope's offense, I hope he lets him shoot as many threes. I mean, he shot 7.5 a game last year. I was doing stats last night. The most attempts per game ever at UK was Derek Miller in the 89-90 season. He took like 10.3 threes a game.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know if he'll let him shoot 10 a game, but I mean,
Why not? I think he will. He's got the numbers to prove it.
Yeah, I mean, he shot 48% on 7 and a half attempts. That's pretty amazing. So
That is amazing.
I would hope for at least 8 a game.
What if he had both Malachi and Milan out there shooting threes as much as they wanted? That would be a lot of fun.
I don't think we want Malachi shooting.
I bet the NBA scouts want him to start shooting more threes.
Well, that's great, but he better not be taking a lot of threes.
I'm just having fun. It'd be nice to see something like that. But all right, Corey, always fun having you here, my friend.
Also, you, and welcome back, Matt.
Yeah,
Gonna be back.
yeah, that sounded really sincere, didn't it? Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't. What? Oh my gosh, guys! It's just so great to be back. I'm so Corey. I've missed you so much, Michael. This has been such a fun show.
Thank you.
This is better.
That's exactly the response I want. I mean, show some enthusiasm. It's after the 9 o'clock
It was
hour.
just an
You
honest,
need to be.
I just honest response.
I know.
I'm gonna be
I
back.
love that. Anyway, all right, we're going to take a break right now. Corey, we'll see you next week, won't we?
I'll be here.
Okay, good. I'll be here too.
Good. Well,
yeah, we don't know what producer's going to be here.
Yeah, who knows?
I know. I hope it's Matthew, but we're going to take a break right now. We'll see you next week. Everybody, stay right there. We got a lot more Just Cats. We got some football news to talk about. Possibly another 4-star joining UK. Stay right there. More Just Cats coming right up. is? I'm demanding that you be in a good mood when you come on the radio.
I think so.
I apologize. I don't want to demand anything to you. I just want you to have fun.
All you do is take.
I do. Now you're sounding like Patricia Bennett, okay? You better be careful. But, yeah, I just want you to have a good time when you're in here. I don't care about anything else.
I am having a good time.
Are you? Okay, good. One person tweeted in at Just the Cat Radio, we could and should have beat West Virginia last night, Michael. Just like last year when it was ours to win and we blew it in the 8th inning. They were the better team, and you can't make mistakes against a better team. Comes down to coaching, unfortunately. Hopefully less gimmicks next year. Couldn't agree more. I mean, that's absolutely correct. And then listen to this. And this is right. Somebody posted a picture of Malachi Moreno and Milan Momcilovic with M&Ms in the background, the candy. And I have to give credit because whoever tweeted this back out towards me, you heard it first on Just the Cats from Local John. Yeah, Local John gets credit for this Cats coverage. I'm sorry, you are wrong about this, but Local John should be getting the respect that he deserves because he was the first to say that Mars should be sponsoring the M&M Boys. What do you think about that? Should that be a NIL deal that should be worth millions of dollars?
Is that something that's going on?
No. It was something that Local John called in last week and said it should be M&M. And I said it was a bad idea. And Justin was like, no, this is a great idea. And then I kind of switched and I said, okay.
Well, then you got to get Dan to let that happen.
Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, one person texts, what do I hear? Is that doormat? Holy cow.
There was actually, I was on the Rutherford show for, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And there was a person who had heard, that nickname from me on your show.
Yes.
And then somebody on Mike Rutherford's show called me Matt the Gnat.
Matt the Gnat?
So they said I was being annoying. So they thought I was like a gnat. So then that nickname evolved to Doornat.
I like Doornat.
So they started calling me Doornat.
That's pretty good, but I still like Doormat better, probably.
Doormat's better, but it was funny.
Okay, U of L Media was saying they need another player. How can this be? Thought it was the best team ever.
I don't know. Are you getting all of your sources just from Kelsey's Army on Twitter? Is that where you're getting this from? This is your primary source?
Is there really a Kelsey's Army?
Yes, it's just a burner. It's just a meme Twitter account trying to rage bait people.
Oh, it is? Trying to rage bait you?
No, just like Kentucky fans on Twitter. No,
Okay.
I genuinely don't know a single person out there that is a Louisville fan that says this is the best roster in college basketball. Or the best team ever is very excessive.
Well, it's the best one they've had in a long time. You got to fully admit that. One person said, only listening to this show because the Rutherford show has turned into a halfway house. What does that mean? Oh, my gosh, man, that's terrible. Why is Rutherford show a halfway house? Do you get that at all? Or you just don't want to say?
I'm not going to comment on it.
No. I'm missing something here, aren't I? I'm not making fun of Mike Rutherford. I don't want to make fun of. I think Mike's a nice guy. I've always liked Mike. I don't think he likes me, but I like Mike. I don't know if Mike likes me or not. I shouldn't say. Does Mike Rutherford like me or no?
I don't know. I never asked.
Yeah, I don't know either. But Jolie, here we go. Yes, I'm excited now. Thank you, Jolie. Good morning, gentlemen. Now that Be a Nice Person Day is over, I want to say that it really sucks Scoot is gone. I will miss him. Unrelated side note, shout out to my husband today on our 25th anniversary. It takes a brave man to stay married to me that long. Gee, you're not going to do it anymore. It's like, that sucks. But anyway, but on the other hand, congratulations to you and your husband. 25 years is spectacular. I just celebrated my 32nd last week. Yeah. I'll get it right in a minute. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 32. Can you imagine that? How old are you?
27.
You weren't even alive when I got married.
Nope.
That makes me feel, and I don't feel that much older than you, even though I am.
Okay, calm down.
Okay. It's how I feel, okay? Just One person said came from the Diener show. Is that where it came from? Okay, Leo Valmeda was saying they need another player that can.
Are they saying that? I'm confused. Are you saying
No.
the Diener show said they were the best team ever? Or are you saying they needed a player?
They needed another player.
Oh, I mean, I think every team needs another player.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say Kentucky doesn't need any more players? They're the best roster ever?
No, Kentucky definitely needs more players.
Uh,
Yeah, they need more depth. I still don't think they have. They could have 10 guards on that team, point guards, and I still don't think it'd be enough. There'd be a way this team is just cursed that it's going to lose every single top point guard in the country
I think the Louisville needs
because
another,
they get injured.
I think the Louisville needs another 3. I mean, you just basically have Carter and Knox and then a couple dudes who can play up and down. Like,
How
I'd
much-
rather have another 3.
All right, how much do you realistically think? Because you kind of questioned about U of L spending $30 million. How much do you realistically think Pat Kelsey paid for the roster he currently has right now?
25.
Okay, so it's pretty close to the $30 million. You're only $5 million off.
I mean, $5 million is a lot of money.
That's more than what UK spent last year.
You're right. But I also think that last year there were only a handful of teams that were spending even around $20 million. I think this year the number is inflated. I think most I almost said blue blood, but most like major college basketball programs, talking about the Arizonas, the Dukes, the Kentuckys, the Tennessees, I think all of those are sitting around or above $20 million now. I think that's just how college basketball is.
Are we going to have a salary cap in college sports one day?
I don't think it'll be like a salary cap. I think what they'll do is the players will become full employees. It won't be like you have to enroll in school anymore. These players will just come. It'll be like the G League essentially. The G League will die out, but college basketball will be the G League, where you can sign a roster, you can sign to a contract with a school, play with them professionally for a little bit before you go to the NBA, and they will allow universities to create multiple revenue streams outside of just donors and their own athletic fund. So like they'll be able to gain like advertisement rights of their own players and stuff like the schools will get basically NIL to fund their athletic programs, not just the players.
Because the schools that scare me the most out there as far as the NIL life we live today are the schools like, and I am not exaggerating at all. I'm scared of Vanderbilt. I'm scared of Duke. I'm scared of Stanford. Because these schools have enormous endowments. And not just that, they have an enormous amount of alumnus that are extremely successful. And they could go out there. Vanderbilt is raising money like you wouldn't believe and spending it on their athletic department. They just spent a ton of money on all their facilities down there this past couple of years. Now they're going to get ready to spend it on the athletes. I'm worried about them. I think they are going to be a force to be reckoned with. You think I'm crazy for saying that, don't you?
No, I mean, like any school that, like, especially the private schools out there that have just, like you said, just unimaginable money to spend, you know, like you said, the Stanfords, the Vanderbilts, the Dukes, all those, like, they're going to be successful in sports from now on. That's just how it is. Like, That's why, like, I understand from the sports standpoint, it's like, how are we at a time where Vanderbilt is this good at everything? I'm like, they're one of the richest schools in the country. Like if this surprised anybody, I don't understand why. It's just like, it's the joke where you look like, oh, well, of course Alabama's not as good at football anymore. They're on a level playing field now. Everybody can pay players. It's the same exact thing. Like, these schools that have money are going to be good. That's just where we're at now.
Do you think it's a coincidence that Mike Krzyzewski and Nick Saban are no longer head coaches? No, it's not. It's not. Because they are all now finally on a level playing field.
The only thing that surprised me about the coaching in today's college basketball is that Calipari is still coaching basketball.
Yeah, credit to him.
Like, I think that I generally believe he just loves basketball and he wants to stay around the sport and he wants to develop kids and stuff like that. But like,
I think it's more ego. But yeah,
I mean,
agree with you.
That's a thing too. But it genuinely surprised me that he has not retired yet.
Credit to him for doing that. Well, same thing with Rick Pitino. Rick Pitino wants to be in the game. He just has a love for
He is
doing
willing.
this.
He is willing. He is the one exception to the. There's always an outlier.
Yeah.
To every rule, he's the outlier. He just, like you said, he just loves the game. He loves coaching. He's willing to adapt, whether he likes it or not. He's just adapting to the most extreme version.
Yeah.
Just not recruiting anymore. I'm only going to transfer portal people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just how he's going to do it.
Yeah. Jamie texted out, I think I know, but I'm not saying maybe. I think I know, but I'm not saying. Maybe ask TJ or Nick. It's about the producer, Trevor. He used to be on Kentucky Roll Call before Justin. Okay.
He was on Kentucky Roll Call.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. I didn't know that. By the way, Jolie, text me back and tell me your husband's name. And I'll give y'all a shout out. But credit to y'all for 25 years. We got to take our last break. When we come back, talk a little bit about NBA news and some NFL news. If we have time, I want to talk about this tennis story that's really big coming up. So, Eagles, did they just make the biggest screw up of their life or not?
No, they didn't.
Well, we're going to talk about it.
Didn't.
We're going to talk about it. Settle down. He's alive now. And we'll get back to your text as well. Stay right there. One more segment of Just the Cats coming right up. social media where a guy goes and takes his phone and starts asking a person, what's your favorite song? And then he'll take that song, his phone, and plays it to another random person. Where do you rank this song? And then they'll rank it, and then he'll go to the next person and ask, what do you think? Well, and then ask him, what's your favorite song? Then he'll go to the next person and ask him, what rank this song. That was one of the songs yesterday that somebody said is one of their all-time favorite songs.
I've never seen that dude before.
It's pretty good. I enjoy that kind of stuff. Have you ever seen the other guy that goes and asks random girls to go on a date with him? I'm always surprised. Yeah, and he pays for everything. It's not a date just to go have fun. And I'm always surprised that there's always one girl that says yes, which kind of leads me to believe, is this real or not? Because, man, if I'm some girl, I'm not going with some random guy somewhere in this day and age.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about a little about UK football right now. It's looking more and more likely as Will Stein and UK football will add its four-star to the class of 2027. Eighth. You can smile all you want to, Mr. Smirky Smirk, but this is amazing. UK is starting to get projections for offensive tackle Dominic Black out of Madison, Ohio. And it's looking really good that it's going to happen. 6'5", 290 pounds is also considering IU, Michigan State, Virginia Tech, and Arkansas. I mean, that's just another big. I don't know how he's doing it, but the swing in recruitment in just less than a year, Will Stein has just done a phenomenal job. You have to fully admit that now, Matthew. Come on.
No, I mean, he has. I've said it plenty of times. I mean,
yeah, we'll say it again.
I love Will Stein. I think he's a great coach. I'm excited to see what he does as a genuine D1 head coach.
I'm with you, exactly, yes.
Do I wish he loses every game? Of course I do. But at the same time, I think he's a great coach.
Do you really? You wish? Because I shouldn't say that, but anyway. The Eagles. Did they screw up? They traded their greatest wide receiver, A.J. Brown, to the Patriots for a 2028 first-round draft pick in the draft and a 2027 fifth-round pick. I mean, this completely alters both offenses for the Patriots and the Eagles. You go ahead. What's your argument?
There's no argument at all.
Do you think? Well, you were going crazy a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, because I'm excited for this.
That's right. You're a Patriots fan.
Romeo Doubs.
Yeah.
Demario Douglas.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs might come back. I'm hoping they get him back. Kyle Williams. Kayshon Boutte.
I mean, it's great.
Drake May at the helm.
I mean, it's great for the Patriots, but what were the Eagles thinking with this? I mean,
he's wanted to leave the Eagles the past 2 seasons.
Okay, so if you want to leave, but did he get a good deal? Did the Eagles get a good deal with the number one draft pick in 28 and a fifth rounder in 27?
I mean, I think it's fine. You got a first rounder out of it.
Well, get a first rounder for next draft. Not 2 years from now.
But the Eagles are already good.
Yeah.
And they barely used A.J. Brown this year at all. Like, it was basically just like Devonta Smith most of the time. Jalen Hurts is the worst good quarterback in the league. That man can't throw the ball 20 yards down the field.
No, he really can't.
He's a glorified fullback playing quarterback. He just needs some dude to push his button in the end zone over and over again.
Yeah.
I can, look, as a Patriots fan, I have not been this excited for a player coming to this team in a very, very long time. But I also think that the Eagles are good enough that they didn't really lose a lot.
Yeah,
they're building for the future.
All right.
So
they must be eyeing somebody if they are going after a 2028 player.
I mean, possibly.
Yeah.
I also just think that it was getting to the point where A.J. Brown wanted out so bad that it was just it's better to get rid of him and get something out of it than to hinder the team moving forward.
This does take a little heat off of Mike Vrabel, doesn't it? Because that's all they're talking about up in Boston and in the Northeast. And for that part, the United States is his personal life.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But, yeah, and we're all kind of, all kind of stuff.
I'm just glad because you took a Super Bowl team and added a top 5 receiver to it.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't care about Mike Vrabel and his personal life, do you?
I do not care about what he and Diana Rossini do behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Do not care.
Yeah, and they're supposedly all back with their spouses from before. It's like, what's going on here? I mean, there's no way. Well, I shouldn't say. What did you think about the Serena Williams news?
Oh, that she's coming out of retirement?
44 years old, is playing in their first tournament in 4 years.
I mean, like, I'm okay with it if she wants to.
I think it's great. But part of me wonders, because I've always liked Serena Williams, but part of me wonders, is this a whole business ploy? Because, she's been advertising that GLP-1 drug.
Oh, Ozempic or whatever?
Yeah, whatever. Well, her own brand, I think
but
is
it's
what
like,
it is.
but that, yeah,
Exactly.
but it's like an Ozempic.
You're exactly
alternate.
correct. And she's claiming now, because before she was having all kinds of joint pain. Well, joint pain can come from age. Joint pain can come from overweightness. And now she's claiming that, well, the GLP drug is helping me take away not only the weight, but also my joint pain. And so as soon as I started hearing this, it made me feel like, oh, this is a business ploy. It's not really her wanting to play tennis again.
Yeah, I mean, if that's true, it's a good idea. Do
Yeah.
whatever you can to make money at that point in your career.
True. I enjoyed reading this. CBS is finalizing a deal with Russell Wilson to become a sports analyst.
Oh, gosh.
That's what I thought. That's the exact reaction I was hoping to get out of you.
The last thing I want is more Russell Wilson. Like, that's just... can we get less of this guy? Can we get his wife on the screen instead of him?
Oh, wow.
I'd rather see Ciara.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I wasn't going to go that far, but yeah. It's like, pick some people that actually have personalities. I'm not a big Russell Wilson fan. I mean, he was okay quarterback. Fair to say?
Okay, he was better than okay. In his prime, he was an elite quarterback who took him to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah, okay. One person texted in, happy National Rotisserie Chicken Day to all that celebrate.
Finally, a day that I can get behind. Finally.
Are you a big rotisserie fan?
I love rotisserie chicken, especially like when you if I ever make like buffalo chicken dip or something, rotisserie chicken's the way to go.
Is it real? And where your rotisserie chicken of choice is from? What?
Costco
Oh, it's the Costco
or
version.
Sam's Club. I mean, either one of those. They're both
They're one and the same, aren't they?
kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Did I read this? I think I know, but I'm not saying. Maybe ask TJ or Nick. Yeah.
That was the one about
Yeah.
Trevor being on KRC.
Yeah, I got it. One person said, I am just having fun. It's the day after a big swing from the Cats. I think the rosters are very close talent-wise. Will be a great game in Rupp. The one thing I didn't talk about is women's basketball. UK versus U of L is going to be played at Rupp Arena.
They're both being played at Rupp?
Yes.
I feel like it's usually always been like one's in Rupp, one's in Yum. Am I wrong about that?
What's that?
I feel like it's usually always like one is in Rupp and the other's in Yum. Am I wrong about that?
Yes, you are, because the last couple of years, the last time they played in Lexington, it was at Memorial Coliseum. So I think it's great. The last time,
I see what you mean. Sorry, I was meaning one's in Lexington. One, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. No. You're right. U of L typically plays at the Yum Center for women's basketball, but for women's basketball, they typically play at Memorial Coliseum.
Right.
I think this is great.
I forgot they played there.
Yeah, last time Coach Brooks, last time UK played at Rupp Arena women's basketball was 2023. So I think this is great. Here's what I would like to suggest, though. Wouldn't it be a lot of fun? Would you be behind it if you had a doubleheader? The women's game.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
That would be it. To me, that would be the ultimate day to watch women's basketball play U of L and then men's basketball right afterwards, or the other way around. I don't care which. You don't think that would be fun?
One, because look, this is what they're going to do.
Come on,
this is what they're going to do. They're going to put the women's game first, so that they can. And the deal is going to be like, you buy a ticket to this game, you can get into the next game, or this, whatever it is, and people are going to show up at halftime for the women's game. Like, it's not even going to be full. They're not going to show up all the way, and it's going to look dumb. And then and then you're going to realize all these people are only coming here for the men's game. It's going to backfire. Or the opposite is they show up, they do the men's game first, which is the worst idea, because whichever team loses,
they're gone.
They're going to leave. There's no point. You don't want to watch your favorite team lose, then be like, well, I'll stay for the women's game. That's not going to work. So it's one or the other. Either way, as much as I would love to say that Louisville fans and Kentucky fans would show out in droves for both,
I loved the idea. Okay.
I just don't think it.
Okay. I agree with you. The women's game should not be next because they'd be leaving.
Yes, it would have
You're
to be
right about
first.
that. The women's game would have to be first, and I think people, for the first time they do it, would be there for both games. And a huge amount of them. I think it would be fair because people are really getting behind Kenny Brooks. Love that guy. One person said, I'm just having fun. It's the day after a big swing. No, I got that. Jolie said, my husband's name is Jason. Thank you. I appreciate the well wishes. Well, Jason, you're lucky to be married to a lovely lady like Jolie, so congratulations to both of you. Local John said, are some people confusing trademark rules and contract structures with a total ban? While Kentucky's JMI sports contract is highly debated online by sports analysts, the actual contract language explicitly states it does not prevent athletes from doing independent NIL deals. Yeah, but I think that's up for debate. I'm going to tell you right now, local
I
John.
thought it was they could only do deals with teams like connected with JMI or something like that.
Yeah, Kentucky state law legally prohibits universities as their partners from fully blocking an athlete's independent NIL rights. I am not saying that JMI is perfect, but I believe there is a more to the story. Yes, I think there's a lot more to the story, and also, text line is one thing to take a shot at someone for their sports takes. However, it's crazy to take a personal stab at someone because of something in their past. So please, if you really do not know someone beyond this text line or beyond hosting or producing the show, then leave them alone, especially texting in about it. Not cool at all. What's he talking about there? Did I miss something? It must be okay. Let's
really
leave it
want to
alone.
comment on it.
All right, then. I don't know anything about that.
I can tell you after the show.
Okay, all right then. Well, my apologies if I said something.
No, it wasn't you.
Okay, good. Let's see. Is Justin Kalen really gone? No more Sunrise with Scoots. Yes, that is correct, Justin, as well. So Justin is no longer here at the station, and unfortunately, we won't have a Sunrise with Scoots anymore. So yeah, that's all changed. And to the person that asked me earlier, I really don't know if there's going to be anything to replace that show or not, or if they're just going to keep whatever the national show is on. But that'll be it. So anyway, all right, that does it for us today. Tomorrow we're going to talk about some NBA news. Hopefully we get the confirmation of a UK football recruit, hopefully in the next couple of days, and whatever else is going on. So another fun day with you, Matthew, and I appreciate you doing this, okay? I want you to know that every day.
I love being on the show.
I do, too. Well, I love you being on the show as well, so it's glad to have you back if there's any positive parts about it. But it's really good having you. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.